I was 10 when Marcus relocated to the house beside ours. He'd recently been denied visitation rights with his two little girls. The moment my stepfather spotted him, he hurried to my side. "That guy's a real weirdo," he muttered, his hand lingering on my hip. "I'll need to take steps to keep you safe, darling." He flashed this odd grin, like the arrival of an alleged threat excited him. That evening, he set up a surveillance system to monitor Marcus. Yet the lens aimed straight at my sleeping area. He began these evening security routines. Entering my space once my mother dozed off, he'd perch on my mattress and describe in excessive detail what individuals like Marcus allegedly desired. When I first attempted to confide in my mother about the unease Roger caused, she was sorting clothes in the den. "Mom, Roger keeps visiting my room late." "And oh, sweetie," she interrupted without glancing over, "Roger treats you as his own child." "But Mom, the surveillance he installed faces my pain," she turned then, but her expression showed irritation. "Not worry, quit exaggerating. Roger understands security. He oversees it for his company. Besides, he's shielding you from that oddball nearby who stares at you constantly." Yet her words fell off. Marcus avoided gazing at me or other youngsters. As the school transport halted at our intersection, he'd retreat indoors. When groups passed, he'd avert his eyes, but one pattern emerged. Whenever Roger escorted me solo for treats or to the playground, Marcus would abruptly decide to mow his lawn. When Roger assembled a splash basin and got me this skimpy swimsuit that felt wrong, Marcus chose that precise instant to trim his hedges. Roger intensified after that. The play wrestling dragged on excessively. He demanded to supervise my showers since Mother had evening shifts. It all erupted when Roger trapped me in the shed. Mother was away, and he'd been downing liquor since lunch. "You're turning into such a lovely young lady," he stated, pressing his palms on my collar and backing me to the barrier. "Allow me to demonstrate something unique." I was frozen, voiceless. All those lectures on outsider risks and Marcus's supposed peril whirled in my mind. But Roger's exhale reeked of alcohol, his grip too firm. Pardon the intrusion, Marcus appeared at the shed entrance. My pup escaped. Black lab mix. "Okay if I search here?" Roger's demeanor shifted immediately. He released me and donned his affable resident facade. "No dog around. Marcus, best you depart." But Marcus advanced regardless. I swear I spotted him dash this direction. "Just a fast peek under those shelves. I ordered you to go." Roger's tone sharpened. "Simply must locate my pet." Marcus responded steadily. Holding position, I darted by Roger and fled indoors as they locked gazes. That evening, Mother and Roger convened me for a discussion. They claimed Marcus aimed to dismantle our household, that I must avoid him forever, and always rely on my stepfather since he seeks my welfare. I doubted every syllable, fixated on how Marcus had rescued me. Thus, the following day upon seeing Marcus exercising his pet, the confession poured forth. "Roger does stuff. He contacts me and I aware." Marcus murmured softly, "I've been recording it all." He escorted me to the authorities to file it. Yet upon entry, events veered badly. Rather than officers heeding a kid describing her stepfather's contact, they chuckled. They eyed Marcus and remarked, "Cease influencing this kid." Roger Thompson leads Little League. He operates a non-profit food bank. He'd never. You. Conversely, it aligns with your history why you're accompanying this child. I attempted to interject, defend Marcus, and voice my reality. But a female cop guided me aside for questioning. She inquired not about my stepfather, but Marcus, and no clarification penetrated. They dismissed us, but only after warning Marcus of detention for further filings. The cops evidently notified Roger post-departure, as upon returning, he and Mother awaited in the parlor. Mother's visage flushed with rage as she clutched my arms and jolted me. Imagine the gossip? "Roger's standing might shatter due to you." I noticed him rearward, eyeing me with his palm on his waistband. That night, he entered my space. I'll omit the details, but post-exit, I was immobilized. I remained there an hour, perhaps longer, too shocked to utter, weep, anything. Once they slumbered, I performed an unprecedented act. I eased my pain open silently and slipped out. I required aid. I hobbled over the shadowy lawn to Marcus's residence and rapped lightly on his rear entrance. When he unlatched it, that's when I beheld them. His pair of daughters on the sofa in the den, marked with welts. My pulse halted. The contusions on their limbs appeared recent, violet and ochre blemishes that churned my gut. Terror surged like frigid liquid. Was Marcus injuring them as well? Had I fled one fiend to another? The elder child, around 8, noticed me initially. Her gaze widened, and she sprang up, dashing to me. I retreated, poised to flee, but she uttered, "Papa, is she all right?" "She's wounded." The junior one, likely 6, trailed her sibling. "She appears badly harmed. Papa, like us when Mama got mad." "Girls," Marcus interjected swiftly, yet his timbre remained soft. They paused, glancing betwixt me and their dad with anxious expressions. "But Papa, she requires assistance like we did." The elder persisted. "Recall when you rescued us from Mama's? And Sophia, kindly escort your sister above. I'll aid her." The children grudgingly ascended, but not prior to the younger clasping my palm. "It's fine. Our Papa rescues folks. He rescued us from Mama." Their phrases swirled in my thoughts as Marcus gingerly guided me to the sofa. My limbs quivered intensely. I scarcely stood. He fetched a cover and draped it over my shoulders, then occupied a seat opposite, maintaining space. "I must summon medical help," he stated, grasping his device. "No," the syllable tore from me. "They'll return me. Mother won't trust me. The authorities deem you false." Marcus lowered the device gradually. His fingers quivered mildly. "Your wounds need your children." I cut in, seeking clarity. "Those marks, did you?" "Their mama caused that." His tone stiffened. "Not toward me. She's held them the last 4 months. They phoned me sobbing 3 days past. Said she'd been using again, turning aggressive. I traveled 5 hours and discovered them confined in a pantry." He rose and approached a drawer unit, extracting a bulky dossier. "I've chronicled her mistreatment for 3 years. Images, health logs, audio. The tribunal still awarded her main guardianship since she persuaded them I was erratic." He displayed photo upon photo. His children with swollen lids, marred torsos, gashes on limbs, health summaries, messages from his former spouse vowing harm unless he paid extra. "But you forfeited guardianship," I voiced, perplexed. "She's adept at deception like Roger." He stowed the dossier and receded. "She informed the magistrate I was aggressive, bribed an associate to fabricate seeing me strike the girls. The tribunal accepted it because he halted, raking fingers through his locks, because I possess a record, nothing child-related, but sufficient that when she depicted me as hazardous, it adhered." The space grew overly hushed. I drew the cover firmer. "I must record what Roger inflicted," Marcus stated cautiously. "Shots of any harms. Note all recollections. We'll construct an undeniable claim. They dismissed us once. That was a single effort. We persist." He seized a pad and stylus. "Commence from the start. When did Roger initially?" A vehicle portal banged exterior. We both rigidified. By the glass, I observed Roger's vehicle in our drive sooner than typical. Mother's auto arrived behind. "He realizes I'm absent," I murmured. Marcus acted swiftly yet composedly. "Girls," he summoned upward. Silent period. "Remain in your space." He directed me to his galley. "Distant from pains, they can't compel your return this eve. You're harmed and reporting mistreatment, but they'll attempt." The hammering on his main portal commenced. Shortly after, "Marcus, unlock. I know she's inside." Roger's voice thundered through the dwelling. Marcus regarded me. "Wish me to respond?" I assented, too frightened to vocalize. He proceeded to the portal, yet didn't unlatch. "She's secure. Roger, return home." "Secure? You abducted her." "Unlatch, or I'm alerting authorities." "Do so," Marcus retorted evenly. "I'll display her wounds." Quietude. Then Mother's voice wavering and shrill. "Please, Marcus, she's misguided. She fabricates tales. Permit me to retrieve my child. She's fabricating not, and you recognize it." Additional quietude. Then Roger anew. Deeper, more menacing. "You lack comprehension of your opponent. I connect with influential folks. You believe forfeiting your kids was severe. I'll obliterate your remnant pitiful existence. All your utterances are taped," Marcus declared. "Proceed menacing." Roger struck the portal forcefully enough to shake the structure. "You're finished, hear me?" "Finished." We overheard them disputing as they retreated. Mother's voice echoed. "Perhaps we ought to summon authorities, allow them resolve." Quiet. Roger barked. "Desire all knowing your child's a deceiver, that she's disturbed?" "I'll manage this," Their portals slammed, motors ignited, but rather than departing, they lingered in their drive observing Marcus's abode. They're immobile, I stated, peering through shades. Excellent. Permit them observe. Marcus proffered the pad again. Inscribe all. Timestamp it. Be precise. I began scripting, my grip trembling so the letters resembled scrawls. Marcus brewed herbal drink and placed it nearby, then ascended to verify his children. I discerned him narrating a tale, his timbre steady as if not transpired. 60 minutes elapsed. Roger's vehicle still hummed in the drive. I'd covered for sheets when Marcus descended. They're dozing, he stated. How fare you? Terrified? Weary? All aches, he assented. Come dawn. We'll visit the clinic, properly record your harms, then secure counsel. Roger claimed he connects with folks, so do I. Varied sorts. Folks who genuinely aid youngsters rather than harm. The pad weighed in my lap. What if none trust us anew? Then we continue attempting. Locate one who will. He reseated opposite. I've monitored Roger for weeks. His gaze upon you. The pretext for solitude with you. I initiated logs, capturing images where feasible, like when he compelled that swimsuit. I possess shots of him observing you. His countenance. How he arranged that basin for views from various panes. Marcus extracted another dossier. I've noted every occurrence witnessed, timestamps, dates, insights, photos from my pane depicting Roger, guiding you to his vehicle, your posture radiating unease. Why undertake this? Because I identified the indicators, the conditioning, the seclusion, his setup, his timbre softened. My former spouse enacted alike to our girls, persuaded all I was perilous while she inflicted pain. I couldn't permit another youngster. A rap at the rear portal startled us both. But not Roger. Mr. Marcus, a faint voice summoned. MS. Ellis from across. I observed the uproar. All well? Marcus eyed me, seeking approval with his gaze. I assented. MS. Ellis, nearing 80, entered and promptly noted me. Her sight absorbed the cover, my tear-marked visage, the pad. Oh my, she exhaled. What's occurred? Roger harmed me? I uttered impulsively. He's been harming and none trusts save Marcus. She collapsed into a galley seat. I've pondered the manner that man observes you. How tense you become near him. She regarded Marcus. Is that why Roger's stationed in his drive like a sentinel? He's attempting to daunt us. Marcus clarified. We visited authorities prior, but they disbelieved. MS. Ellis's lips tightened. Naturally, Roger mentors their offspring, contributes to their events. She extended and tapped my palm. What require you? The straightforward query fractured something within. I recommenced weeping, harsh sobs quaking my frame. MS. Ellis merely sat clasping my palm while Marcus fetched tissues. We require folks to learn reality. Marcus stated, Rogers to twist this. Depict me the antagonist, claim I seized her, implanted falsehoods. Then we must disseminate truth foremost. MS. Ellis extracted her device. I'm contacting my niece. She's a case manager in adjacent district. They lack identical loyalties, as she phoned. Marcus assisted me complete chronicling all. Each event, each contact, each menace. My grip cramped from scripting, yet I persisted. Roger's vehicle finally departed near midnight. Marcus urged I rest in his children's space on an air bed. The girls awoke upon my entry. You remaining? The junior whispered. Merely tonight. That's what Papa uttered about us. But we've lingered 3 full days. She sounded pleased. Perhaps you can linger 3. 2. I lay in obscurity, heeding their respiration, feeling securer than in weeks. Yet I knew Roger wouldn't yield. He'd return with scheme, with deceptions, with methods to injure Marcus and reclaim me. Indeed, next morn brought fresh issues. Marcus roused me early, his expression grave. Roger's been active. See, he displayed his device. The community online forum brimmed with entries about Marcus enticing me to his abode. How I'd been observed scaling his pain nocturnally. How he'd swayed a distressed kid who invented tales about her caring step-parent. They're trusting him, I stated, browsing remark upon remark backing Roger. Some do, but observe, he indicated sparse opposing voices. Mess. Ellis supporting us. Several others admitting they'd observed things. 2. Not all. His children descended in sleepwear. May we have waffles? The elder queried. Shortly, Sophia. Initially, I need you both comprehend something. Marcus knelt to their height. Folks might utter unkind things about Papa today, but you know truth, correct? They assented gravely. You rescue folks, the junior stated, like you rescued us from Mama, correct? And occasionally when you rescue, others anger. A vehicle arrived exterior. Through pain, I saw a lady in business attire exit, trailed by Ms. Ellis. That's my niece, Rebecca. Ms. Ellis stated when Marcus admitted them. She journeyed 3 hours. Rebecca resembled a youthful Ms. Ellis with identical resolute jaw. She viewed me, and her look mellowed. I'm obligated to report, she stated, meaning I must submit a filing on your ordeal, but I can submit in my district where Roger lacks ties. They'll merely return me, I stated, not if executed properly. First, clinic visit, record all, then submit to various bodies, welfare services, regional law, any who heed. Roger will claim Marcus seized me. Then we'll disprove. Marcus, possess monitoring feeds? He assented. They'll depict her arriving solo, harmed, seeking aid. Excellent. We'll require that video. Rebecca turned to me. This won't simplify. Roger will retaliate. He'll attempt to undermine all assisting you. Prepared? I contemplated return. More eves with Roger. Mother selecting him repeatedly. I'm prepared. The ensuing hours blurred. The medical center where a compassionate aide captured images of each mark and laceration. The law station in adjacent district where enforcers truly heeded. Rebecca submitting filing upon filing, phoning, refusing dismissal, but Roger idled not. By midday, he'd swayed half the community that Marcus was a threat who'd snatched his children and now targeted me. He'd even prompted some guardians to usher their offspring inside when Marcus passed. He's segregating us, Marcus stated, observing from his pain as residents murmured and gestured, complicating support acquisition. His device rang. The academy stating his children couldn't resume until resolved. Then another, his employment proposing leave while matters sorted. He's demolishing you, I stated. Due to me? No, he's silencing you. Distinction, but I discerned the strain on his visage, his children viewed. Animations, unaware their realm contracted. That eve, matters intensified. We dined when shouts erupted exterior. A cluster of residents assembled in Roger's yard, absorbing his yarns. He's possessed those kids 4 days now. Roger's voice carried distinctly. Won't permit their mama access. Now he's got my stepchild there implanting deceptions about me. We ought contact welfare. Someone proposed. I did. Roger falsified fluidly. They're probing him, but these require time. Meanwhile, our offspring unsafe. Marcus drew drapes, but we still overheard them scheming patrols, monitoring his abode, safeguarding their young from the perilous man adjacent. Papa, Sophia appeared frightened. They discussing you? Yes, dear, but recall what I uttered. Occasionally folks accept deceptions as simpler than truth. His device vibrated, a message from unknown. Return her or worsens. Then another, you think bad? Await tomorrow. He's menacing you, I stated, reading over shoulder. Good. Menaces yield proof. Marcus captured screens. Let him excavate his pit. But I discerned the burden. Marcus had rescued his children, rescued me. And now Roger systematically ravaged his existence in reprisal. That night, I overheard him phoning his attorney. His former spouse exploited the scenario to seek sole guardianship again. The community grievances added to her claim. Despite rescuing his children from mistreatment, he might forfeit them for aiding me. I located him on his rear veranda post-call, head in palms. Sorry, I murmured. I've wrecked all for you. He gazed up, eyes intense. No, Roger wrecked all. Your mother wrecked all. The mechanism failing kids like you wrecked all. You erred not. But your children will thrive. I've battled for them prior. I'll battle again. He mustered weary grin. Moreover, Rebecca says our claim solid. The clinic recorded substantial harms. The law in her district takes seriously Rogers to face graver issues than rumors soon. As cued, his device rang. Rebecca, they're acting tonight. She voiced, timbre thrilled via speaker. Regional law wants detain Roger pre-evidence destruction or witness daunting. They'll arrive within an hour. My pulse raced. This it. Either they'd trust and Roger face justice, or suppose he sways them too. I queried. He won't, Rebecca affirmed. I've ensured proper handlers, enforcers expert in such, knowing offender tactics. We awaited, clock watching, 30 minutes. 45. Then azure and crimson glows filled road, but not toward Rogers. They halted at Marcus's. My gut sank as enforcer portals opened. 2 officers emerged, expressions inscrutable in flashes. Marcus gripped my shoulder softly, proceeding to main portal. Remain here with girls, he murmured. Whatever transpires, recall truth sides us. But as he unlatched, I saw Roger rearward officers. His visage feigned worry, my veins chilled. Officers, praise heavens you're here, Roger stated, timbre oozing false fret. My stepchild's vanished over day. This man implanted horrific deceptions about me. The primary officer, a lofty female with silvering tresses, glanced betwixt Roger and Marcus. Sir, we got report you're sheltering fugitive youth and 2 kids taken from Mama's care. They're my children, Marcus stated composedly. I possess papers showing Mama abused them, and this youth sought me post-assault by step-parent. Roger's visage twisted, feigned agony. See, he's alienated her from me. I've nurtured that girl 4 years. I mentor her pals baseball. Inquire any in this area. I'm a community cornerstone. The secondary officer, youthful with dense whiskers, fidgeted uneasily. We must view the youngsters, sir. All. Marcus wavered, then yielded. They're within, but I'm not abandoning them solo with him. He indicated Roger as. We entered den. Sophia and sibling huddled to me. Detecting strain, the officer's gazes scanned us, noting girls' diminishing marks. My pad on table, cover I'd draped prior night. She must return home, Roger stated, extending for me. Her mama frantic. I recoiled, and female officer noted, Miss, injured? I replied. Roger interjected. She's perpetually theatrical, invents for notice, hence we've pondered counseling. I possess clinic logs from Morn, Marcus stated, extracting dossier recording her harms, and these images of my children's harms from Mama's mistreatment. The male officer scarcely glimpsed papers. That's family tribunal matter, sir. Presently, we must restore this youth to legal protectors. But he harmed me. Words erupted. He visits my space nocturnal. He contacts, she's. Misguided. Roger cut smoothly. Marcus here fed her these notions. He forfeited his own kids. What implies? The female officer knelt to my height. Dear, has Mr. Marcus contacted you wrongly? No. Marcus rescued me. Roger the one who officers. Roger interjected again. I possess messages from my spouse. Our child acted out recently. Inventing at academy. Seeking notice. We think Marcus groomed her. Exploiting vulnerability. He displayed device, showing seeming dialogue with mother. My core sank realizing he'd prepared. Forging false proof while we built genuine. The youthful officer read messages, expression stiffening. Sir, he addressed Marcus. I require you step exterior while we resolve. I'm not abandoning these youngsters solo with him, Marcus stated resolutely. Refusing enforcer directives? The officer's palm shifted to belt. Rebecca arrived then. MS, Ellis trailing. Officers, I'm case manager from Oakwood District. I've chronicled this. This youth disclosed grave mistreatment by step-parent. Roger's mask faltered momentarily, fury flashing pre-recovery. More folks he swayed. This precisely feared. He's constructing network for his deceptions. I possess images, Rebecca stated, raising device. Captured at Oakwood Medical this morn. Contusions matching assault, likely self-caused. Roger stated swiftly, or Marcus inflicted to defame me. Officers, each minute with him. He poisons her more against kin. The female officer rose, appearing conflicted. We must adhere protocol. The youth needs restore to legal protectors pending probes. No. I clutched Marcus's limb. Please don't compel return. He'll harm anew. He vowed he would. He stated. See her hysteria? Roger shook head mournfully. This what I mean. Marcus brainwashed her utterly. Marcus' children commenced weeping, clinging to dad. The scene anarchy, youngsters sobbing, adults debating, enforcers maintaining order. And amid, Roger stood with concerned look, enacting fretful step-parent flawlessly. All quiet. The female officer voiced loudly. Sir, she addressed Marcus, I comprehend concerns, but sans tribunal directive. We must restore youth to legal protectors, then obtain directive. Rebecca stated, I'll seek urgent guardianship. Grant 48 hours. Mama's en route to collect. Roger stated. She's shattered, sleepless since daughter vanished. As cued. Mother's auto halted exterior. She exited and I stunned seeing she'd wept. Makeup smeared, locks tousled. She appeared anxious parent, not the one dismissing my pleas. My precious, she wailed, rushing. Thank heaven's safe. I worried so. I retreated, but she seized me, drawing into stifling embrace. Mom, please, Roger harmed me. You must. Trust, shoo. Dear. Fine. You're misguided. Marcus implanted these in your mind. But safe now. Over shoulder, I saw Roger observing, slight smirk on lips. He'd triumphed this bout. Knowing, ma'am. The female officer stated to Mother, has your daughter voiced these claims prior? Mother's act impeccable. She struggled recently. Rebelling. We think due to split from bio dad. Roger's been patient, affectionate with her. Not true. I struggled grip. You know his acts. You must know. Officers, Marcus stated desperately. I possess chronicling, months observation, images, notes. This youth endangered and I have injunction, Roger stated. Extracting more papers, submitted morn. This man stalked my kin, capturing images of stepchild, monitoring our abode. The officers inspected. Documents, I discerned expressions altering. Accepting Roger's tale, Marcus appeared stunned realizing Roger outplayed us. Sir, you're to avoid this kin. The male officer stated to Marcus, and will notify welfare about your children's plight. My children abuse survivors. Marcus, I have guardianship papers, health records, which we'll examine. The officer interrupted. But now, this youth goes home. Mother began dragging me to portal. I planted heels, grasping fixtures, resisting fully. No. Please, he'll harm. Marcus, prevent them taking. Marcus moved aid. But male officer interposed. Sir, no interference. Papa, Sophia cried. Don't let take her. She's scared like we feared Mama. Her words lingered briefly. The female officer hesitated, something flickering eyes, but Roger prepared. See, he's involved own kids in delusions. Officers, this man hazardous. Who knows acts on those girls? That's sealed. The female officers looked stiffened. Sir, we require you and children to station for queries. What? Marcus stared incredulously. I protect youth from mistreatment. You treat me criminal. Routine queries, she stated, tone implying otherwise. Mother dragged me to threshold. I made final desperate bid, breaking free running to Rebecca. Please, you vowed aid. You vowed submit reports. Don't let return. Rebecca held tight. I am submitting, but can't halt enforcers restoring to legal protectors. Not sans tribunal directive, which she won't obtain, Roger stated confidently. As judges don't grant guardianship random case managers on disturbed child's deceptions. The male officer softly, yet firmly separated me from Rebecca. Come, miss, time home. As let out, I saw residents observing from panes and drives. Roger turned all against. Marcus, they appeared content, seeing threat questioned by law while concerned parents rescued child. Mother thrust me into rear seat her auto. Through glass, I watched law leading Marcus and children to patrol vehicle. Sophia pressed tiny palm against pane, tears streaming. We gazed. Two youngsters failed by protectors meant safeguard. The drive silent, save mother's sniffs. Her act ended leaving Marcus's road. Pulling drive. Roger already there. Arms folded by entrance. To your space, mother. Stated coldly. We'll address later. I dashed inside. But Roger seized arm in corridor, leaned close. Breath hot ear. Think clever? You worsened for self and Marcus. He shoved release. I stumbled space, slammed portal, collapsed bed. Exterior, I overheard Mother and Roger murmuring low. Plotting next, 60 minutes later, Mother entered unknocked, sat bed. Expression not maternal, cold, scheming. Comprehend your acts? She stated, Roger's standing could ruin. We could lose all. He harms me. I murmured. You know, she struck me. Not marking, but shocking sharp. Roger sustains us, loves us. You attempt destroy with deceptions, not deceptions. Law thinks are, residents think are, all think are. Save that oddball adjacent probably jailed for snatching own children. She rose. You're confined. No device, no laptop, no exiting space save academy and eats. And if tell others these deceptions, worsens for you and Marcus. She exited, securing portal exterior. I heard footsteps fade, then Roger's heavier nearing. He entered not, stood outside. Pleasant dreams. Angel, he stated, smile and voice. We have eternity now. I curled ball. Blankets overhead. Marcus at station. His children probably returned abusive mama. I trapped. Lonelier. The ensuing days blurred nightmare isolation. Roger added new secure on portal. Exterior only. He controlled exits. Always observing. Always smirking awful. At academy, I attempted tell instructor, but Roger preceded. Met head. Explaining my rebellion, inventing awful about him. How Marcus implanted deceptions. They viewed with sympathy now. Not concern. Your step-parent worries you. Instructor stated softly. Perhaps discuss academy advisor why say these. The advisor worse. She'd been informed by Roger, who depicted self as concerned parent handling disturbed child. Every word filtered that view. Sometimes upset. We invent explain feelings. She stated, felt angry. Parents split? Not split. Roger contacts me. He visits space. He has Mr. Marcus told say these. She cut. Your step-parent mentioned concerning interest in you. I yielded. Roger poisoned all against me. Like against Marcus, I learned Marcus's fate via overheard whispers. Law questioned ours. His former spouse arrived with attorney, demanding girls back. Sans fresh marks. With Roger's drive against. She swayed law Marcus snatched during her time. The girls returned mama. Marcus freed. Warned avoid all youngsters area, including me. The injunction meant no nearer 300 feet our property, but Marcus yielded not. I saw occasionally, exercising pet at injunction edge. He'd gaze our abode. I'd signal pain. But Roger noted, seems Marcus hintless. He stated Eve, standing rear me at pain. Perhaps need assist comprehend. Next day, Marcus's auto windows shattered. Day after, someone etched threat on his shed portal. Roger had excuses both. Naturally, at employment dozens witnesses, but I knew behind. Like knew behind sudden work issues Marcus faced, anonymous grievances to boss about. Behavior around youngsters. 3 weeks post forced home. All escalated. Roger resumed nocturnal visits. Each worse. I attempted barricade portal furniture, but he removed school time. That night, I heard hallway approach. But then else, soft wrapping my pain. I rushed CMS. Ellis in backyard flashlight. Open pane. She mouthed. I wrestled secure Roger added. Cracked few inches. Marcus dispatched me. She whispered urgent. He can't do injunction. But we know danger. Rebecca's battling urgent session. Need bit more time. No time. I whispered, hearing Roger's steps near. He's coming. Tomorrow eve. MS. Ellis Swift. Be prepared. Where to? My portal opened. Roger there. Visage dark anger. MS. Ellis ducked below pain. But he saw light. Who conversing? He demanded. None. Just he strode room. Shoved aside look pain. MS. Ellis gone. But saw trampled turf where stood. That elderly. He growled. She's with Marcus. Eh? Grabbed arm. Squeezed bruising. What'd she say? Planning what? Not? She just shook hard. No lie. No planning. But fail? I'm smarter. Stormed out. Heard phoning mother. Minutes. Both parlor strategizing. Ear to portal. Heard. Need undermine her too. Roger saying. Make appear part Marcus's illusions. I'll alert law tomorrow. Mother agreed. Tell harassing us. Aiding Marcus track our child. No. Better. Heard Roger smirk. Make appear aiding Marcus something worse. Plant proof. Let law conclude. My veins chilled. Framing a mess. Ellis like turned all against. Marcus, must warn, but how? Locked. No device. No laptop. Pain only option. But Roger watching. Waited house quiet. Tried pain again. Secured tight. Roger must fastened exterior bathroom time. Completely trapped. Next day academy. Tried find anyone heed. But Roger's poison spread far. Instructors redirected advisor. Advisor discussed fixation stories. Even pals avoided. Parents warned my deceptions. Lunch. Saw law auto parking. Heart leapt. Perhaps investigate Roger. But saw him exiting head's office 2 officers. Shaking. Hands. Appearing concerned paternal. Saw watching winked. That afternoon. Called head's office. Same officers there with head. Advisor. Mother. Dear. Mother stated. Timbre cloying. These officers query about MS. Ellis. The female officer leaned. Receive concerning info MS. Ellis relation Marcus understand tried contact you. New trap. Unsure avoid. She's just concerned me. Concerned. or involved improper? Male officer asked. Your step-parent found disturbing images Marcus's laptop, images youngsters, including you. Not true, protested Roger, falsifying. Making up, because what? Roger cut, timbre soft, eyes hard. Because care safety, because protect from threats. Your threat, screamed, leaping feet. You're who harms. You're who mother seized, pulled down. See what Marcus done, implanted terrible notions. Now MS. Ellis involved, aiding manipulate our child. Officers glanced. See, need query MS. Ellis, female officer stated. Need you avoid her, added me. Own safety, felt walls close. Roger eliminated all could aid. Marcus neutralized injunction, his children back. Abusive mama, MS. Ellis soon probed. Rebecca fighting mechanism, rigged Roger's favor. That night, Roger came space smile. See works? Stated, sitting bed. I control this area, control law, control academy, control you. Reached I scrambled. Nowhere go. Marcus can't rescue. That elderly can't rescue. None can rescue. So cease resisting, kicked screaming, hoping mother here finally act, but never came. Roger left eventually. Leaving sobbing floor, crawled pain, desperate air, escape anything. Then saw, small paper tucked pane frame exterior. Worked free fingernail, from Marcus. Handwriting cramped urgent, tomorrow, for PM. Prepared, M, unsure planning. Only hope, tucked note mattress tried sleep. Counting hours 4 PM, next day dragged. Roger watched closer, sensing coming. Taken day off monitor, said, at 3:45. Heard alarms distance, Roger pain. Frowning, alarms nearer, saw vapor rising neighborhood somewhere. Blaze at the Millers, mother stated, looking other pain. Appears severe, Roger swore. Miller's 4 houses away. Close enough fire service evacuate nearby precaution. Indeed, firefighter wrapped portal minutes. Ma'am, all evacuate control this. Certainly, mother stated, grabbing bag. Deer, shoes, Roger suspicious. Couldn't dispute fire service. Filed house. Scanned crowd residents gathering road. There, Marcus edge injunction boundary. Eyes locked mine. Evacuation chaos. Firefighters rushing. Residents milling. Roger's attention divided. Tried watch while maintaining concerned act. Edge from parents. Toward neighborhood kids cluster. Roger noted started after, but firefighters stopped ask water mains house. Chance. Broke run. Weaving crowd. Heard Roger yelling rear. Mother screaming name. Didn't stop. Marcus saw coming moved too. Staying boundary outside. Heading auto. Heard Roger crashing crowd rear. Shouting stop. She's misguided. Yelled. Unsafe. Stop her. But fire evacuation chaos. None noted one running youth. Reached boundary as Marcus reached auto. Can't cross aid. Violate order give Roger need arrest Marcus. Run MS. Ellis's abode. Marcus shouted. Rebecca their documents. Veered right. Sprinting MS. Ellis's 2 blocks. Rear. Roger abandoned help chasing self. Faster. Gaining. Lungs burned ran. Legs shaking weeks locked. Heard footsteps nearer. Breathing heavy rage. MS. Ellis's view. Front portal open. Rebecca porch another woman's suit. Hurry, Rebecca called. Pushed harder, but Roger's hand brushed back. Grabbing shirt. Twisted away. Stumbling. Feet few yards. Got you. Roger's hand closed arm. Yanking backward. But MS. Ellis's yard now. Woman's suit stepped. Release her. Mr. Thompson. I'm Magistrate Elena Vargas from Family Bench. Just signed urgent safeguard directive. Roger's grip loosened shock. What? Can't. Can have. Magistrate Vargas calmly. Based proof MS. Rebecca presented, including health logs, images, sworn accounts, multiple observers. Placing this youth urgent protective care. This abduction. Roger sputtered. I'll end your career. You'll not. Marcus stated. Appearing yard edge. Still carefully boundary outside. Except confront results your acts. More alarms neared. Not fire trucks. 2 law autos halted. Officers unrecognized emerged. Regional law, not local. Roger Thompson. One stated, warrant arrest charges youth mistreatment. Minor assault. Observer daunting. Roger's visage paled. Looked wildly. Seeing mother running road. Seeing residents gathering. Seeing constructed world crumble. Mistake. Stated. Voice lost confident. Community cornerstone. Mentor baseball. Operate nonprofit. You're offender. Mess. Ellis quietly. Proof. As officers neared restraints, Roger last desperate. She's deceiving. All are. Marcus swayed them. Check laptop. Find things. Assure we. Check laptop. One regional officer stated. Found proof you planted yesterday. Also your prints on portable drive used transfer. Mistake buying drive your card. Roger's mouth gaped shut fish-like. Rear. Mother stopped road middle. Visage shock mask. Mom. Called. Part still hoping choose me. Even now. Looked me. Then Roger restrained. Then residents watching. Saw moment chose. Misunderstanding. Stated. Rushing Roger's side. Daughter disturbed. Invents. Roger never. Ma'am. Magistrate Vargas cut. Daughter extensive documented harms matching mistreatment. Multiple observers forward. Spouse actively planted frame innocent. Not misunderstanding. Mother's visage crumbled. Not realization remorse. Anger me. You've wrecked all. Hissed. Life. Standing. All. No. Marcus firmly. Roger wrecked all. You enabled. Daughter endured despite you both. Regional law led Roger as continued protest. Threatened. Play victim. None listening. Spell broken. Residents shunned Marcus now ashamed. Parents believed. Roger's deceptions whispered. Truth long suppressed finally light. Now what? Asked Rebecca. Now safe. Stated. Arm around. Stay foster while sort legal. Marcus fighting regain children. Proof you aided gather about mama aid his claim. You'll testify against Roger. Nodded. Exhausted. Relieved. Not over. Trials. Testimony. Hard days ahead. But first time long. Could breathe. Crowd dispersed. Marcus approached boundary. Stood feet apart. Unable embrace. Think properly. You rescued me. Stated. You rescued self. Replied. I aided. You aided save my girls. Magistrate reviewing. Case tomorrow thanks light. MS. Ellis joined. Tears eyes. Sorry took long see truth. Act. You acted mattered. Stated. Counts. Blaze at Miller's controlled. Minor stove blaze much vapor little damage. Marcus smiled faintly. Timely. Stated. Very. Agreed. Almost someone knowing plumbing suggested MS. Miller old pipes needed inspection if leaks happened right time. Marcus. MS. Ellis scolded. Smiling too. As Rebecca led her auto, looked back neighborhood prison. Roger's abode empty now. Mother fled relatives avoid judgment. Marcus's abode had new marking. Someone crossed threat wrote guardian instead. Not perfect close. Heading foster. Future unsure. Marcus fight children. Legal battles long painful. Free. Roger custody. Truth known. Sometimes enough he'll start. Watched Rebecca's auto more law vehicles arrived. Regional troopers perimeter Roger's abode crime text carried gear inside. Chaos. Spotted mother arguing officer near auto. Gesturing wildly. Need station. Rebecca stated. Engine start. Want statement fresh. Drive past Marcus's abode. Stood drive magistrate Vargas. Showing documents. Children's case dossier. Realized. Magistrate nodded read. Occasionally querying. At regional law station. All differed first report. Attempt. Female investigator kind eyes led comfortable room couches not metal seats. Introduced self-investigator Lopez explained specialized cases mine. Time. Stated. Recorder setup. Day if need. Talked 4 hours. Every detail. Incident. Time Roger harmed. Investigator Lopez never cut. Never skeptical. Notes. Gentle clarifying queries. Finished. Tears eyes. Very courageous. Stated. Testimony. With Marcus collected proof medical. Strong case. While statement. Things fast neighborhood. Rebecca. Updates device. Roger's laptop seized. Found surveillance feeds my space. Hours. Portable drive planted proof traces other files. Bad. Going away long. Rebecca quietly. Evening. Placed emergency foster. The lanes. Live town across. Older pair fostering kids 25 years. Mrs. Lane made broth Mr. Lane set up bedroom. No secures doors here. Stated softly. Come go please. Slept uneven first night. Jumping sounds. None came door. None tried harm. Next morn flurry. Rebecca picked early prosecutor. Meeting. Sharp woman named Laura Diaz. Walked next happen. Rogers bail denied. Explained. Flight risk community danger. Trial months. Strong case. Mother? Asked. Laura's expression hardened. Charged accomplice. Proof shows new abuse failed protect. Out bail no contact directive. Can't near. Post-meeting, Rebecca drove past old neighborhood. Needed see Marcus think properly. Injunction lifted Roger custody. Marcus's abode different. Threat marking gone. Fresh coat. Residence yard. Once shunned. Helping fix shattered windows, damaged property. Porch children. Back. Both girls healthier. Playing new games, Marcus watched protectively. Did it, stated. Steps up. We did. Together, Sophia's sibling joined embrace. Stood long. For survivors found darkness. MS. Ellis appeared adjacent carrying pie. Dinner, stated Marcus. Turned me. Holding dear? Better, honestly. Lane's kind. Good folks. Nodded. Known decades. Safe there. Neighborhood transformed day. Parents pulled children. Marcus brought apologize. Woman suggested welfare him. Brought pie tearful sorry. Should seen. Stated. Roger convincing. Signs there. Marcus gracious. Saw hurt eyes. People ready destroy based Roger's deceptions. Afternoon. First session trauma advisor. DR. Sing nothing academy advisor dismissed. Listen no judgment. Tools cope, dreams anxiety. Healing not straight. Stated. Days harder. Normal. Lane's patient struggles. Woke screaming first week. Mrs. Lane made drinks sat calm. Couldn't eat foods reminded Roger. Mr. Lane learned new recipes. Academy complicated. Roger arrest news spread quick. Kids stared sympathy. Others curiosity. Instructor apologized deeply not believing. Mandated report abuse suspicions. Stated. Tears eyes. Failed. Sorry. Head held gathering recognize abuse speak. Felt little late. Least trying. 3 weeks new life. Testified panel. Terrifying. Laura Diaz prepared well. Spoke clearly all Roger done. All mother ignored. Panel returned multiple charges both. Marcus testified. Presenting collected proof. Meticulous chronicling clear picture Roger's offender behavior, systematic isolation. Judge Marcus custody, same magistrate Vargas signed my urgent safeguard. Reviewed proof ex-spouse mistreatment. Including new accounts instructors noted girls harms not reported. Granting full to Mr. Marcus. Ruled. Ordering monitored visits mama only. Pending classes completion conflict resolution. Marcus wept ruling. Children clung. Finally safe mama's aggression. Criminal against Roger slow. Attorney tried tactics. Claiming Marcus altered proof. Suggesting coached. Even tossed surveillance feeds. But Laura Diaz countered move. Mother's case complex. Attorney argued victim too. Swayed Roger. But accuser. Evidence actively covering. Threatening quiet. Choosing him my safety repeatedly. For months Roger arrest. Testified pre-hearing. Seeing orange suit. Bound diminished. Surreal. Seemed powerful. Untouchable. Now pathetic chained. Testified 3 hours detailing mistreatment. Roger's attorney tried confuse. Suggesting misguided. Marcus planted notions. Stayed calm truth. Marcus rescued. Stated firmly. Roger harmed. Facts. Judge ruled evidence trial sufficient. Roger's attorney immediate plea. Negotiate. Laura Diaz not interested less major time. Mother's hearing first. Testify again. Her knowledge complicity. Harder than Roger. Despite. Part wanted love. Choose. Convicted youth risk failure protect. Judge sentenced 4 years. Suspended 1 probation. Register offender. Never unsupervised minors. Mother looked led away. No sorry. No regret. Anger ruined life. Roger's hearing media storm. Community pillar exposed offender. Headlines. Charity. Mentoring. Revealed conditioning. Other. Kin forward concerns dismissed reputation. Surveillance feeds devastating. Accuser edited protect privacy. Show Roger's pattern. Panel looked ill-watched. Marcus testified observations. Chronicling. Roger's systematic isolation. MS. Ellis testified Roger's menaces frame attempts. Even residents believed Roger testified hindsight noticed. Roger stand defense. Still victim play. Claimed misunderstood affection. Marcus twisted innocent. Cross. Story apart. Panel deliberated 4 hours. Guilty all. Judge sentenced 30 years no parole 20. Roger screamed dragged. Shouting ruined life. Marcus swayed all. None listening. Post-hearings. Life new rhythm slow. Stayed lanes. Offered long foster. Gave stability patience trauma work. Marcus children like extended kin. Dinner every Saturday. Girls I bonded shared. Supporting heal. Mess. Ellis became area grandma never. Taught bake. aided studies, always fresh treats. Anniversary escape hard. Therapy year, progress, still dreams trust struggles, Dr. Singh reminded healing time. Not same stated, trauma changes, stronger no, academy improved gradual, made new pals unknowing story, like becoming than pity bin. Marcus new position monitoring firm appreciated detail protective, children thrived therapy new academy, free mama's mistreatment, neighborhood transformed, Rogers sold, young kin in unknowing history, community vigilant, willing listen children speak. Testified several area gatherings recognize abuse, believe children, danger. Offenders hide respectability, hard necessary. 3 years Roger conviction. Spoke seminar case workers enforcers my case. System failed initial. One determination record truth rescued. Marcus saw others refused. Risked all protect child not his. Need more. Lane's officially adopted 17th birthday. Courtroom packed real family. Marcus children, MS, Ellis, Rebecca. Even investigator Lopez Laura Diaz, Magistrate Vargas. Signed urgent safeguard years prior. Performed adoption, wonderful thriving. Stated, signing papers official Lane. That night, huge celebration Marcus's. Whole area came. Same once shunned. Celebrating survival resilience. Save my girls. Marcus quietly. Watching children play others. Courage speaking gave proof needed protect. Saved each. Replied. Looked chosen family. Thought different life sans Marcus adjacent. Sans watching. Sans risk all aid. Roger serving time. Threat none. Mother vanished post-release. Moved country. Missed not. Scars remain. Physical emotional. Nights wake panic. Days struggle trust. Healing. Surrounded truly love protect. Survival, not destination reach fine. Journey take day time right beside. Marcus lives adjacent lanes now. Insured house near moved. Children called big sibling. MS. Ellis moved new area too. Unable separate her kids. Unconventional family bound not blood. Stronger. Choice protect. Believe. Never let another youth suffer silence. Every day choose heal. Grow. Live best revenge tried break. Not broken. Not victim.